Last week, after Jimmy Kimmel played victim in the entire mainstream media narrative all across the entertainment industry, and all of these people tried to gaslight everyone into believing that this is the biggest infringement on free speech in history that we've ever seen, despite the fact that, Charlie Kirk just got murdered and assassinated by a leftist freak for his free speech. This was it. Jimmy Kimmel was the biggest thing, despite the fact that everyone was lying about Trump being the one to get him suspended, despite the fact that he was not fired, that he was quite literally taken off the air for a few days to lower the temperature because Disney was worried it was going to get worse. This is what got turned into this big, huge victimhood narrative. And Jimmy Kimmel made his return last week, and we saw everybody say, look at the incredible ratings he has. As soon as the eyes of the entire nation were on this manufactured controversy over Jimmy Kimmel, whoa, he actually had a few people watching him. And that's true, despite the fact that he didn't apologize, despite the fact that he just kind of defend what he said when he lied about the Charlie Kirk assassin. Jimmy Kimmel played it up, and he got big ratings for it. And now Kimmel and Colbert are on each other's shows commiserating about their attacks from Donald Trump, which just isn't true. Now, are they attacked by Donald Trump in terms of criticized? Absolutely. Colbert got fired because he lost $40 million a year. And if Trump got him fired, why is he going to be on the air for 11 more months? Jimmy Kimmel got suspended, not because Trump pressured anyone, but because the advertisers pulled out, because local broadcasters said, this is unacceptable. You need to do something to fix this to Disney. So they suspended him for a few days, but they continue to lie. Well, here's something they can't lie about. And it's, again, Jimmy Kimmel's bad ratings. Despite having 6 million people tune in during his comeback. What I said is I thought he was going to have massive ratings that first day or two, and then very quickly is going to return to normal, which is bottom of the barrel, pathetic, failing ratings. Well, it didn't take long for that prediction to come very, very true. Jimmy Kimmel ratings crater after brief comeback surge as mainstream media tries to pretend they're skyrocketing. And yes, just days after Jimmy Kimmel's comeback, after so many people out there said, he matters so much, we need to cancel Disney Plus, we need to boycott Disney, they need to change something, even though they were always going to bring him back a few days later and he wasn't actually fired. Predictably, the ratings crashed. Jimmy Kimmel Live ratings tanked just days after the late night show returns to ABC. Jimmy Kimmel Live returned after a 5-day suspension. And of the 5 days, 2 of those were weekends. It was a 3-day suspension, effectively, with more than 6 million viewers tuning in. But on September 25th, that number only hit 2.3 million, a whopping 64% drop, according to the Nielsen ratings. To make matters worse, the show saw a 73% drop in the most sought-after demographic of adults aged 25 to 54. The outlet reported Kimmel, 57, pulled in 1.7 million viewers in that demo on the night of his return, but only 465,000 returned 48 hours later. And look, this show averages somewhere in the realm of, 1.9 million, a little under 2 million normally. It's already essentially back to that. Little bump because the manufactured bullshit, lies, and controversy surrounding Jimmy Kimmel. And it didn't take long before everyone finally realized that, oh yeah, why would I watch Jimmy Kimmel? What's the reason I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel? Because he's an unfunny loser, because he's a fucking hack, because he's someone who's alienated half the country, because maybe at 11:35, this isn't exactly appointment television viewing. Fuck Jimmy Kimmel. This is exactly what I said they would do. They would try to turn this into something it wasn't. They would act like it was a win when he came back, even though he was never fucking fired, and they would blame Trump. Is it Trump's fault that your ratings are failing once again, Jimmy Kimmel? That after 1 or 2 days of relevancy, that once again, here you are, nobody fucking watches you? Nevertheless, this was the biggest attack on free speech in history, says the losers that celebrated and cheered and tried to explain it away that it's just what happens when Charlie Kirk got murdered. Fuck all the people that defended Jimmy Kimmel, and fuck Jimmy Kimmel specifically.